going on, everyone? We are back on the Beta Crafters and Skyblock server, and last episode we made this farm, and turns out I was doing it a little bit wrong. I didn't actually have to place all this hummus. We can go downstairs. I've done a little bit of automation for this thing. So if we jump down here, we have it being powered off the steam dynamo, and then there's this crazy mess. We have a bunch of caches set up with sand that's coming out of it. All the wood that's coming out is going into this one. All the apples, which this is empty now, but after a long time it will be filled. All the saplings are right there, and we have charcoal because we have a retriever pulling all the wood. Let's see if it'll... Oh, come on. There we go. We have wood being pulled out and put into this furnace, which is then being cooked by charcoal, which is then sucked out, put into this cache, and then pulled out of that cache and put back into the furnace as fuel. I actually only had to put one piece of charcoal in here, and now we have over 1,700. But if we come back here, we can see more of it. The apples are getting pulled out and put into this hopper, which then goes into this oak barrel, and that goes down, or gets pulled out by this hopper and gets put into this cache, which is then pulled out by a retriever to the hatch. And so you can see we have a couple stacks of dirt, and that's all you have to do is put dirt into it. Oh, you can see it just harvested a tree. You put dirt in, and it will take fertilizer and make the hummus itself, and then when the hummus dries out, or whatever it is, it turns into sand and gets pushed into the inventory, and that's when it gets pulled out. But yeah, it's almost completely self running. The only thing we have to add in ourselves is this fertilizer, which that's not hard. We got 1,500 there. That should last us a while. That and the power. Every now and then I have to come in here and put some coal in, but that is about to change. We are going to use the coal that we are receiving, and we are going to fill or use it to fuel a solid fueled high pressure boiler. And so there are a few things we need, which we were actually just downstairs. We're going to need a couple stacks of cobblestone. Oh, where'd we go? Right there. We need to grab this clay out of here, and that should be it. No, I know what's in that one. Alright, here we go. We need... see if we can't just do compressed. There we go. Get a whole bunch of compressed. This might not actually be enough. It's not. Oh, we're short. Do we have any cobblestone up here still? A couple compressed. More compressed. Let's see. Alright, what does that put us at? 7? Alright, we just need to find our cobblestone stash. I know there was some up here. Alright, no, let's just run back downstairs and grab some cobblestone. That's quite alright. Tons and tons of stockpile. Alright. Give me the recipe for that. Alright, more than enough. And then I believe, just like that, there is 9 solid fueled fireboxes. Let's take a quick nap so we don't have to deal with the nighttime. Yeah, you can see there I checked the UU matter. Over a bucket already. It's running quite nicely. And then right in here I made up a couple of high pressure boilers. This is enough for the largest style, and I test fit it down here and it doesn't actually fit, so that's why we have this little step down. Let's get these placed before anything, because I don't want to fall down that hole. Right, there we go. And then we are doing a 3 by 4 by 3, so the largest, and it's high pressure, and this is going to be quite wonderful. These high pressure boiler tanks were actually just steel plates, which is 4 steel in a rolling machine, and that gives you 4 plates. Then you just put those right above each other, kind of like a stick. And there we go, completed all the way. Look at all that steam. And what we're going to use this for is we're going to have one, what are those little buggers called? What mod is this from? Railcraft. Alright. At Railcraft, right there, a steam turbine. So a bunch of blocks of steel plates. We're also going to need, where is it? There is a rotor of sorts. This guy, turbine rotor. So a whole bunch more steel. That's okay, we can make steel quite quickly. But that is going to make EU for us, which I know I said I'd put it over here, but I wanted to get a head start on it. So we have 19 pieces already. I've actually thought about this, and we're going to move the reactor and all of this setup over there. We're going to put it in that general area, just so we can keep everything kind of localized. All the high EU usage items are going to be right over here. And then we're also going to run this steam dynamo off of the high pressure, just to keep the farm powered. A little bit overkill, but oh well, it's worth it. Alright, so what we need to do is, I'm out of item ducts. Whoops. All the preparedness in the world. Alright. We're going to need a couple more obsidian dust. Here comes the boom. Boom. Alright. Just need 2 more. Then we're going to run upstairs, get some more item ducts. Probably going to need another retriever, which I don't know if we actually have one still. I think we used them all. No, there's a retriever right there. The servo. Rutro. Alright, anyways, I'll make one really quick off camera. It's just a ender pearl, or using an eye of ender, so ender pearl. Alright, we need to place, oh, look at all that. That there. Grab a couple lead. Right. And then we're actually going to need one of those back. Right, and there we go. Grab 2 tin plates, thank you. And we're going to get some of these item ducts going, because we need to hook up so we can pull the charcoal into it. Oh, thank you. And I didn't even think about this, but we have that world interaction upgrade in here, so we can pump water in here easily enough too. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, how about right here, just go like that, and then this shouldn't be receiving anything, I don't think. Let's just disconnect it really quick, just in case. I don't know what could fit in there other than charcoal, but that's alright. Alright, let me make a quick retriever, and I'm going to move all this stuff over, and I will bring you back when we are ready to start this bad boy up. Alright, so we're just about ready to fire this thing up. We just need to get the capacitor into its new position. Let's go ahead and disconnect these. I don't want anything ending up in the charge areas. And that's on pull, so that's just fine. A little bit of LV wire. And then what we're going to do is, I believe we can just place this directly on that. Right, and then input. Okay, hold on. grab that. I want this face actually showing. Alright, none. Alright, input, there we go. We'll place that. And I just used the existing water over there and just framed it off and have that transfer node all set up. And then we have a retriever, which we just need to put charcoal in there, whitelisted, and ignore. So we should see this thing fill up pretty quick, but it's going to take a pretty long time for this to heat up all the way, or at least get to the point where it's making steam. Yep, there we go. It is full to the brim, and it should remain stocked pretty well. Come on. Yeah, as long as it has this buffer and it's always putting into that buffer, we should be just fine. So we will check back in on this in a bit, and nighttime is upon us again. So one more quick little nap, or we can stare at a chest. Either way, the night will pass. Alright. So right now I have the macerator set up with some charcoal, making some charcoal dust, and then over here we have this set up to be making us more refined iron, because this is actually very, very expensive. I think in total it's going to take 4, 8, 12, 16 blocks of steel, and it's going to take 16 steel plates just to get this. I mean, we can grab those right now, and 6 of them is not enough. But these are going to go just like this. So we need another 6 more to finish off this multi-block. And what I'm hoping is that this is going to transfer the steam without the need for... Right, we have tons of charcoal stockpile. Without the need for transfer nodes or anything. I've seen them hooked up, but I didn't see the full setup, so there could have been transfer nodes or pipes piping in steam. But yeah, this is where we're at. Just grinding away a whole bunch of refined iron. So I will bring you guys back when we are ready to make the turbine housing. Alright, I may have bitten off more than I can chew, but after a lot, and I mean a lot of grindy, crafting, and waiting, finally got the last piece of the turbine disc, which then gives us a turbine rotor. And what we can do with this is grab the last 6 turbine housings, and we can come down here and complete this multi-block structure. There it is. And it is receiving steam, running at 98, 99. Are we gonna see 100? Oh, it does run at 100. How interesting. But there we go. Still heating up, 353 degrees Celsius, and we are chewing through charcoal like crazy. I actually pulled several stacks of oak wood out, ran them through our quickie electric furnace to restock this. We got down to like 400, and it is slowing down because as the heat increases, the better the what the heck's it called? The better the efficiency of the fuel. Alright, so now we can take this. We're gonna need a copper wire from upstairs, some spooky music from Minecraft. It knows we're getting close. But anyways, let's grab just an insulated copper cable, even though I think these things output 100 RF a tick. Or not RF, 100 EU a tick, which is pretty nice. Alright, so yeah, it maxed out. So now we'll take our molecular transformer, and you go, yep, there it is, 100 EU a tick. and we just gotta wait till it hits 100%, and it is just running through for us. But 22 pieces of Cenarium already. That is pretty nice. Let's see how this is going. Not running at full, but we are getting several Mox fuel rods. That is great. And these are crammed full. I am processing some crushed uranium into purified uranium, and then that might actually be done. Okay, no, it just maxed out. Alright, let's dump that in here. So much uranium-238. But when all is said and done and we process the MOX and a full load, we're getting a lot of these plutonium. So it could be almost time to take that big step into a big reactor. Big step, big reactor. No pun intended, I swear. But anyways, that would give us a huge boost in RF, and we can start looking at getting some more machines. We do have 3 machine frames, and I'm thinking, what do we need? Probably a pulverizer, maybe a liquid transposer, and maybe something else. Either that, or we can look at moving to MFR, because one of the big things we're gonna need is right here, an auto spawner, which requires this machine chassis, which of course we know is a machine frame. Easy enough. We have that. Lumia we can make pretty quickly. We just use the magma crucible here, get some glowstone, and use our trusty smeltery, which wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably off camera I'm gonna stock up on a whole bunch of those ingots. I do have it set up. It's still running through some sand, but it will run through dust next. So hopefully we'll stock up on our redstone. We ran out of coal too, although that's coming in quite nicely now. We need a place to put you. How about in there for now? Nice and safe. Alright, let me look at the time on this video, and I will bring you guys back in just a second. Alright, so there is one thing we can do before we end the episode, and we need to get an electric wrench, this guy right here, because we need to be able to move our nuclear reactor and our mass fabricator without the fear of losing it. So this is the small power unit we need. Electric motor, we have a spare. Iron item casing, electronic circuit, some copper cable, and an RE battery. And earlier I was looking through here, and we do have a spare RE battery. There you are, I just saw it. Right there. And then what was it? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Well, fine, be that way. Alright. We have one of you. Right, just like that. And then we need 2 more. Did I grab that plate? Nope. One of you. Let's bring it all over here. Oops. That one goes there. Oh, we need redstone. Crap. Okay, do we have any redstone just lying around? Cross your fingers, because I don't think we have any laying around. Do we have any witches in here? Let's see. Here, come on, there we go. I don't see any witches, so our chance of getting redstone that way is non-existent. Alright, how about we do just enough sifting to... Oh my god. Really? It's gonna be like that. Alright, give me 2 seconds for that redstone. Alright, I have both the sieve and the heavy sieve sifting through dust, and there is our second piece of redstone right on time. So we'll do that. those two there. Something like that. What is it we are missing? The RE battery. Alright. And now... I forgot to shut that off. Did we get any? We did. Wonderful. Alright. I believe it was 6 we needed. Alright. And then we'll get that like that. Oops. And there we go. An electric wrench mode set to normal. And that works just like a normal wrench. But if you, what is it, shift click? Which one is it? I think it has to have power first. Give me a, let's charge it up real quick. Really quick. Is it M? Shift M, scroll wheel. Oh, what key is it? Where's the key binding? Options, controls. We're looking for Ender, no, gravity saves, IC2. Let's do, no, I want, yeah. Fine, how about, is that used? Nope. Every button is used. Oops. Reset. Reset. Okay, what else is M? H. H. M. No, that's the mode. Which one is trying to use M? Locomotive mode? Alright, you're going to be O. Oops. Is there any other conflicts? Nope. Alright, so now we should be able to hit M. Hello? What the hell? If we hit M, no? Okay, there's a way of switching this to loss, or so it doesn't destroy the whatever you're trying to pick up. But I will figure that out off camera. I've been blabbing far too long this episode. So with that, we're gonna end up calling it. So thank you for watching. Ooh, hold on. There's Enderman. Come on. Did we really not get an ender pearl from that? There's 2 of them there. Ugh, what a way to end it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I will see you guys later.